So we're finally back here in Oklahoma after a crazy month actually, kind of traveling around and doing some before the season races, and you know, we're finally getting to the point where it's that about month and a half, 2 months straight where it's just time to buckle down and get everything figured out for Anaheim and ready to go. You know, it's always seems like you have so much time before the season starts, and it always creeps right up on you. So it's kind of chaotic, you know, thinking that shoot, there's a lot of work and preparation that has to go into to racing here in the next couple months. But you know, it seems like week by week you just kind of chip away at it, and before you know it, you know, January's here and we're ready to go line up. It's 7:30 here in Oklahoma. We're getting ready to head down a couple hours south to Merge Racing, do a little bit of training and testing. We're going to stay overnight, got all our bags packed, so hopefully it'll be a good little 2-day trip. Merge Racing is a company down in Texas that has been doing my engine suspension for the last couple years. Yeah, just getting stuff dialed in. They got a pretty killer supercross track down there to do testing on. Between having Trey's place and having this place, it's pretty awesome training. Breathe, buddy.
Yeah, you were really charging down the straightaway and stuff, and coming off. You come off that.
You know, me and my brother have kind of always been in a team growing up and coming through the amateur ranks. When he got out of high school, he was my mechanic as an amateur, and we kind of traveled the country together and did all the amateur nationals, which was, you know, a really fun thing. And we always seemed to work together well as a team. You know, there's a lot of times when you have family relations in a sport or a business, and it's kind of hard because it's hard to take advice from a family member, a sibling, but it's really never been like that with me and my brother. If there's anybody who I listen to the best, it's him, and you know, he's always looking out for my best interest too, and it's good to kind of have that confidence in somebody to where you know that they're 100%, you know, wanting you to do your best and improve. And you know, this year, like past years, it always seems like we've worked great together, and we're going to be back together this year working on my riding, and obviously he being my full-time mechanic. So
I understand you can't just drive it into the corners when it's this slick.
Most of the berms are kind of pushed over. I'm trying.
The plan kind of came together. I sat down and thought, like, okay, when I was 18 and I left home and I wanted to do this, like, this would be the ideal situation. Like, this is two brothers on their own team, and you know, it's pretty cool that Chris Crossland and Motorsport.com were kind of able to come together and give us the program we wanted. And I think with being around it for so long and me working with Trey on the factory level and seeing the privateer programs Jimmy's come up with, I really feel like we can go ahead and build this team into something good, and hopefully something that can be around for a while.
So yeah, we're just down here at Merge right now and just getting everything loaded up, and we had a successful couple days of testing. Gonna head up and do a little arena cross race, a little night race action, kind of get us into the mode of racing. I mean, I'm a firm believer that there's nothing like gate drops, even if it's just a local race. So we're hitting the road, gonna head up there, do a little racing, hopefully make a little money.
Better yet, don't forget, leave the keys on the TV set. Hoping you're gone from the corner bar. Here we are after dark, knocking back the maker's mark, scratching up the dollars from my buddy's car. And lean on.
I thought Austin was supposed to be sunny.
Hold on, hold on.
We're in Biggs, Oklahoma, right across the street from the casino, and you pan over that way, you can see our arena cross track we're going to do. And yeah, you know, should be good. Gonna make a little money, get us going, and keep us running till Supercross season starts. So that's the plan.
Mother said you wouldn't let her use the phone. Were you?
Not a lot. We're just getting ready to do a little arena crossing. We got Ronnie and Jimmy down there trying to set hole shot devices. It's going to be good entertainment.
Arena cross!
From the corner bar, here we are at the dark, knocking back the maker's mark, scratching up the dollars from my buddy's car. And lean on.
You know, it's kind of funny because people think, oh, well, you can go to that race and it's not going to be nerve-wracking at all for you because, you know, you should be able to win it pretty easy. But it's the exact opposite. It's kind of funny, you know, when you get on a gate with all the best people in the world, and you know you're just going to go out there and do as good as you can. But you know, when there's people out there that you know that you should be beating, and you know that you need to win. You know, like that's just bottom line is if you don't win, it's a complete kind of failure of a weekend. And local races are very nerve-wracking because you kind of got a reputation to uphold, being the local guy and the local professional guy that should win. So, you know, it's always good. A little added pressure is always nice. Helps you for the bigger races.
Lean on Sheena, she leans on me a lot. Hold on, hold on, hold on to what you've got.
The next couple weeks are just going to be kind of more of the same as these last weeks. You know, we're just going to be going down to Merge and doing some riding and more testing on the bikes. There's always you know, new stuff to try out with Jim. He's always constantly tinkering with and figuring out new and exciting ways to make the bike better. So you know, we're going to be down there quite a bit. Obviously, Thanksgiving's next week, so I think me and my wife, my lovely wife Georgia, are going to host a Thanksgiving party for unwanted kids. All of us kids that can't make it home to our families on Thanksgiving because we're a little busy.
Thanksgiving might not be an English thing, but I still absolutely love it because it involves a lot of eating. But this Thanksgiving, Jimmy's parents are gone, Greg's gone, so we're kind of doing our own little one for a bunch of our friends, which I'm going to cook. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's an excuse to eat and chill out, have a day off from the track, have a day off from going anywhere, so I'm pretty excited about it this year.
Keep on the grind, you know, training every day and riding and, like I said, testing, and it's kind of the same song until A1 rolls around. You know, the arena cross we just went up and did was a charity event for Warriors for Freedom, and you know, we've been kind of working with them the past year with Trey Kennard as well. He's had a few people come down to his place and do some riding, and you know, the race this weekend was all for charity. It was really cool that Warriors for Freedom had put that on because, you know, at the end of the day, like, those guys are over there fighting for our freedom, and the least we can do is try to give back a little bit. So everyone go check out warriorsforfreedom.org, and, you know, if you're feeling like you want to help support it, you know, get online, and there's plenty of ways to go on there and find out how to help out our warriors that you know, coming back from overseas and helping them get through some hard times. You know, it's pretty obviously I've never been over there, but it's got to be pretty brutal, you know, and those guys put their lives on the line for us. So go check it out.